Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking, liking, and subscribing to my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. All right, so today I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. I'm going to head down into the city center around, say, 13th and Market. But getting there, I'm going to have to kind of like take some back roads where it's saying, the map's actually saying right there, highlighted in yellow, that there will be road closed along the way. So let's see how far we can go before I have to intervene or change the navigation to proceed to the route. All right, so we're coming out of park right now. There's a car up on the left. Car is clear. FSD proceeds out of parking spot. Now, that's the first thing I see. I guess this is from the new update where they say route contains road closed. I mean, closed roads. And that's very prominent. You guys can see right here on the little card right there. You see, I should get there around like 1:05 p.m. 4.8 miles. So without further ado, let's take it away. Great job rolling into a stop. My current battery is at 66%. You see, I should get there with 64%. So basically 2% energy loss getting from one end to the next. And of course, we're on Cedar Avenue right now. We're heading to 47. Then we're going over the Grace Ferry Bridge. Then we're supposed to make a left on Ellsworth. And I guess, I'm sorry, that's left on Broad. Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to be making a left on Broad, and then that'll take us right towards that destination at the Macy's building, or the old Macy's building. But we're not actually going to turn on 13th and Market. When I get there, I'm just going to change my destination to head somewhere else. But I want to see if it's going to pick up the road closed that's along the route. Got a pedestrian crossing the street. Got a car with the door open up ahead, lady sticking out. FSD adjusted, go right around them. Great job. Complete stop. Don't give me the humble bump. Hopefully it's not too noisy in the car. I have my windows cracked slightly just to let a little bit of air circulate through the vehicle. I don't believe in running air conditioner, especially in the Tesla, because it consumes energy. Now, if it's crazy hot, then I'll use it, but you got to be in the high humidity. Got another set of pedestrians vehicle got to interact with. Crossing the street here. It actually navigate around over the yellow line to proceed around the pedestrian. FSD come to a complete stop. Good job negotiating in traffic. The car that just crossed the street going to the right was on their cell phones. I'm on mine recording, so I have no more incentive but to pay attention to the road. There's a slight pothole right here, but I don't think that FSD picked it up. But it went around it. All right, making a right onto 47th. Wait for this. Okay. Great job, FSD. Negotiated and planned the path around that truck. I had to tap the accelerator just a tad bit for it to proceed. I guess that's the confidence that you really need to give the car so it can proceed. In certain instances, it don't think it can make it, but from you in the driver's seat, you know that it can make it, and you just tap the accelerator to proceed. If you don't think it can make it, you can always take over and correct it. Got a car on the right pulling out. Great job. You saw him pulling out, and it kind of made a slight maneuver to the steering wheel to avoid him. I got a slow moving truck in front of us. There we go. So the truck went through the yellow light, but the car ran the red light because he was following so close behind the truck, he didn't see the red light. Or he might have just wanted to go along with the truck even though he knew the light was red. Who knows? All right, so we're sitting here at 47th and Chester Avenue. Getting ready to cross over Woodland Avenue in about another minute. And as I said earlier, we're heading towards Grace Ferry. So if you're from Philly, you know exactly where I'm at. A nice speed bump right here. FSD does a great job slowing down for the speed bump on the regular anyway. So this car in front really didn't have an impression on FSD. All right, so we didn't make it in time for this traffic light, so FSD stopped. Great job. So that's a little backhoe driving across. The visual pick it up as a box truck. I know we should be getting a green light somewhere, sometime, some soon. There we go. And as the guys can see, I'm very comfortable with the car driving itself because my hands are, my 2 feet are up. Like I can cut both my knees, lift them up, put them back down. My hands are right here. I'm very comfortable with the car driving itself. Had a little bit of speed bump, well, not speed bump, but road irregularities right there in the road. So the car kind of bounces a little bit. So now we're here at Grace Ferry and Pascal Avenue. We're going to make a left on the Grace Ferry once we get a chance to. And I presume FSD is going to get in the right lane. It may turn in the left lane at first. What I've been noticing, when there's 2 lanes, it goes left and then it goes right. Let me see if I predicted right. So we're in the left lane now. And maybe I predicted wrong. It has its moments. Because yesterday when I drove this same route, okay, there you go. He put the max at 42 miles an hour on this road, so FSD will not surpass that. Which this is a pretty good. Ooh, I don't like that barrier sticking out like that. Yeah, that's a pretty good speed for this road because people fly down here doing like 45, 50. Great job going around the dump truck. He actually impedes over the yellow line just to get around the truck that was basically in 2 lanes. All right, so we got a little bit of deviation right here in the traffic, so I might have to speed bump. I had to take over there, not a speed bump, but a pothole in the road. So I take over to go around that. FSD still doesn't recognize those potholes. Those deficiencies in the road is what is going to get Tesla customers, drivers, frustrated because those potholes, if you have unsupervised, FSD coming out soon and FSD drives over the pothole, you get a busted rim, or a busted tire, a bent wheel. Tesla's not going to cover that. You got to fit the bill on that. And from Tesla website, I have the 20 induction wheels on my car. And for a set of them, I think it's $3,500. I mean, it's wheels and tires included. But whew, that's a steep buy, man. Now, the great thing is, you shop on Facebook Marketplace, you can always find deals on Tesla tires on there and rims. I've seen some, like a whole set for maybe $1,000, but I'm not sure the condition, how great they are. Okay, so we do have a road closed up ahead. Maybe that's what the map is talking about. Yep, road closed ahead. It shows you right here in the map, in the little dots. But it's saying it's on to the right. It's closed. Oh, one of the lanes is closed, not the whole road. Okay. Oh wow, they're working on this bridge, and it's actually looking very nice. It took these guys long enough. So this is the train tracks, the cargo train tracks that run over Washington Avenue. You go all the way down 25th Street towards Passyunk Avenue. And it's been falling apart for years. I guess they decided they want to finally update the bridge, which is it's starting to look pretty good. But it's taking a long time. All right, so far so good. Aside from the one disengagement for the pothole in the road over there after Grace Ferry Avenue. FSD didn't slow down quick enough for me to think that it was gonna slow down or trying to maneuver around. So me knowing me, I take over and avoided that that bump. Hopefully there's not any more road closures. It still says it on there, I guess, because it's still on the path. Oops, sorry. Let me look up. Oh, there we go. I had to look at the road, not towards the camera. So that's crazy. Like, if you're looking at the screen and you say, all right, I've been looking long enough. How long is it going to take for FSD to, the camera to recognize I'm not looking at the road? By default, a lot of times I actually look up at the camera so the camera looking in my eyes, but that's not the correct way to go because I just did that and it beeped at me, telling me to look at the road. So it knows if I'm looking at the camera or if I'm looking at the road. That's a note to self. So FSD switched to the left lane. I guess, I don't know, is it because he saw the box truck that was in front of us? Or the fact that we are making a left-hand turn in less than 2,000 feet. So far, the efficiency on the car is pretty good too. I mean, if you're tracking for the last 10 miles. Since charge, you say I can get 181 miles based off current driving, conditions. Since I last charged, I used let's say 44 miles of range already. And as you guys can see, all the green is the regen, where the car captures kinetic energy, basically the regen braking. That helps you go a little bit farther. All right, so FSD does a great job hopping over the yellow line because the turning lane actually does not begin until maybe the fourth. I'm the first, second, third, maybe the fourth car up. But because it knows that it has to turn, it kind of figure all the other cars are turning, so it pulls in behind the other cars, that's very smart. The only thing is we might be sitting here for a while because that turn arrow, it does not last long. Literally about 10 seconds. And so far, only one vehicle went through on that turn. All right, so I'm third in line on this left-hand turn lane. Let's see if we can catch it when he comes back around to our turn. So now we're at Broad and Washington Avenue, actually, right by the target, going to make this left-hand turn. And once we make the left, I'm gonna update the navigation to proceed to a different location. That's a little farther away. All right, there we go. We got a green light. And 4 cars came through. right, so FSD is getting in the right lane, which is going to be stuck behind the transit bus. And he already sees the bus in the distance, so hopefully he knows to get back over eventually. So FSD puts the turn signal on and he looks for the right of way and he goes straight through. That's a great job. All right, so up in front we got City Hall. So once we come, maybe we don't get a complete stop. I'm gonna take the camera down and show you guys what I'm looking at. So pardon there we go. That is City Hall in front of us. FSD is getting at me, so there we go. I'm gonna give it back what it needs, what it requires. There we go. You know, my camera sits up a little high above the rear view mirror, so you can't really see straight ahead. But I figure I'd kind of show you guys that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna end trip and then navigate towards work and see what it does. I was hoping for it to take me straight down Broad Street, but it looks like it want to take me back to the highway. Great job slowing down for the pedestrian that's walking across the street. Yeah, just beyond the mirror, it's City Hall. You gotta see it on the map. I'm still trying to see if it's gonna give me a different route to get to my destination. So I'm just gonna keep trying again and see. Nah, same thing. Did a great job going around that roundabout. Just trying to cut traffic. Did a good job so far. Shoes to the left lane, which is empty. No one likes this lane, I guess. They said the left lane is the best lane. We got a green light. And so we're going around City Hall now. All right, the update, the destination is 20 minutes, 6.6 miles. So we should get there with 61% battery. FSD does a good job squeezing between these cars. And he has to cut over again because there's a car blocking the road up ahead. Then a car just cut over to double park. FSD did a good job. Didn't interrupt. I know it needs to make its way over. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Okay, they're giving us the cut. They're okay. And FSD took it. Great job. And now we're shooting for the left lane to go left towards the art museum. Yep. All right, so we're heading left towards the parkway. All these wonderful flags. All right, so now we're going to go around this roundabout. But we got a red light, so we got to wait our turn. So now straight ahead is the art museum. Hopefully you guys can see it. I know my rear view mirror is blocking everything, but we're on the parkway. You can see we got all the flags to the left and the right. Construction to the left. And so we're going to be heading down Kelly Drive, actually. I thought we were going on the highway, but I guess we're local. Ooh. And up to the right here, we got the proud Jamaican flag. Bam. Jamaica. Yeah, man. Okay, so FSD has to figure his way which lane he needs to be in from here, because the left 3 lanes go towards the museum. We need to go to the right. FSD does a good job getting one over, and he proceeded to going straight. So everything you guys are seeing over to the left of us is the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Everything to the right is like residential condos and 2300 Pennsylvania Ave, all that good stuff. All right, so this is going to be a challenge because I've never really driven FSD down on Kelly Drive as much. Maybe 3-4 times the most. On version 13.2.8, I've never driven down here. So this is going to be a first for me. I believe the speed limit is 35 in certain areas on Kelly Drive, but people are doing 45, 50, 55. They're just flying. So most likely I may have someone try to tailgate me. And FSD does a great job. It's actually trying to get out of the left lane, which I can appreciate. But I'm not going to force it out. I'll make it get over when it feels comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to bump it up to 40 because it maxed out at 35 miles an hour. Oof. So I lied. So speed limit is actually 25 on Kelly Drive, not 35. It does a great job maintaining their left lane. So if a car comes up on the right-hand side, it can actually go just right past me. Even though we should be in the right lane, I got a Mercedes going around me from the rear. I know FSD decided when it gets over into the right lane. Well, there we have it, folks. I guess FSD said, you know what? Everybody's passing me, so let me get over. Who knows that the car had a brain? So we're maintaining 39 miles an hour. Around this curve is 25. by the way, guys, we are by the Schuylkill River, so you guys can see the water along the waterways. Not sure if you can pick it up on camera. Oh, I thought I almost hit that pothole. Oh, I would have lost my brain. All right, so less than a half a mile, we're going right towards Hunting Park Avenue. So basically, we took local traffic into work today. No highway driving. But it's a different scene. And so far, we only had one disengagement, which if the road was perfect in Philadelphia, it would have been a perfect drive. But because of potholes and FSD does not recognize potholes, I had to disengage. So these are one of the longer videos that I've ever done. I've never done one more than maybe like what, 20, 24, 25 minutes. So this is a new one. Hopefully you guys like, you know, the scenery, the different route. And, you know, the narration of what's FSD doing. Bro. So we're on the north side. We're at Clearfield Street and Hunting Park Avenue. Almost there. Sorry, guys, it's allergy season. And man, so this is a pretty interesting intersection also. Because coming from Henry Avenue, which is towards the left, the lane lines aren't as visible as you would think. And people just parks, stop, pull up to the line, and they'll pull beyond the line. So if you're driving a big vehicle, you have to make extra maneuvers, or sometimes wait until they move to go around to be able to make your turn. And it's a wide road. And so now we happen in the left lane because we're actually going to be making a left-hand turn and about 2 traffic lights. And that was an almost perfect drive, guys. Due to the one pothole that I had to take over from, aside from that, it would have been flawless. It's been a very relaxing drive. There was no hard braking, no close encounters, no getting honked at. So yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you made it this far in the video, I would appreciate, you guys give me a like and a subscribe. And, you can drop a comment down there, down in the bottom if you feel like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.